Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant. So this is what happened yesterday around 3 p.m. A group of young men went to the campus of Tennessee State University. They showed up. They had a table and handwritten signs. One said DEI is wrong. Then they had different hashtags, and the other one, these are all handwritten. The other one had a sign that said all illegal immigrants must be deported. Change our mind, debate us, right? Whatever. They went to Tennessee State University is a historically black college and university. This happened at 3 p.m. DEI should be legal. Deport all illegals now. That's what they wanted to debate. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, what a good thing. Debate them, right? Debate them. These kids, if you see the picture of these kids, I don't know these kids, Cam, Digby, I have no idea who these kids are. They're podcasters. By the way, they had MAGA hats on. Oh, my God. Not the MAGA hats. Oh, my God. Trigger time. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger. They had MAGA hats on. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, wow, they probably debated them. This is probably wonderful. They sat down at the tables. All the different students came by, and they sat down and they had a debate about DEI should be legal instead of illegal, or deport all illegals now. No, don't deport them. And they sat across from the table and they had these great debates. Or I thought maybe a teacher left the classroom and said, let me debate these kids. These are children. Charlie Kirk made millions off of debating college students when he was older than the college students. So let me as a professor debate these two kids in MAGA hats. That's what I thought happened. But it didn't happen. They escorted the guys off the campus with police protection. One of the guys said it was a riot. I haven't seen any evidence of that, so I'm not going to go there. But they needed police escorts to get off the campus. The NAACP, the vaunted, historical, well-meaning NAACP in Tennessee or the national, I don't know which one, but an NAACP organization released a press statement. The president, University of Tennessee State University, a great university. A lot of scholars come out of there. They released a statement saying our children were safe. Safe from what? 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids who probably weigh no more than 100 pounds wet, who want to have a debate? You're safe from them? Safe for what? They didn't come on there with shotguns or nooses or riding horses with Klan robes on. They came on there with MAGA hats, with a table, and 2 handwritten signs. What is it that I'm a part of a culture, a group of people that when I was growing up, we relished debate. We relished it anywhere it happened, whether it was on the street corner, in the barber shop, on college campus, in our dorm room. We wanted to debate about anything. White, black, Asian, it didn't matter. Let's get in this ring. Let's get in this mental gymnast ring and battle over ideas. You're telling me that everybody right now on social media in the black community is celebrating the fact that we ran them off? Where they do that at? Yes, I said it that way. Where do they do that at? Now, when I was growing up, we played chess. We debated everything. We debated women. We debated sports. We debated politics. We debated ideologies. We debated everything. You go into a barbershop when I was growing up, and there was a debate going on from 7 in the morning till 12 at night. We didn't run people off. They have a MAGA hat on. Oh, my God. Stop the presses. They're murderers. We didn't run from debates when I was growing up. And any adult now on social media that would cheer, yeah, we ran them off. You ran them off from a debate? Where do we do that at? Not in my community. This may be a new place. These are new people. I don't know them. Because in my community, the way I grew up, where I grew up, we debated on train stops. We debated on train platforms. We debated on the school bus. Anytime you got to show that you knew information and you were smart, you showed it. And you debated. That's how we learned. That's how we got better. We never shied away from a debate. Now all of a sudden we got to protect our kids on college campus from a debate because they have MAGA hats on? Well, they weren't invited, Shelley. What do you mean they weren't invited? They were there. Okay, they weren't invited, but they're there now. Have the debate. Sit down on the other side of the table and have the debate. Pull out your camera phones and record the debate. At what point in 2025 did my community, my great community, my hardworking, my going through everything in the world has fired at us and fought through it, at what point have we become so weak as a people that we run from a debate with no more than 5'5" white guys in MAGA hats, and all they have is a microphone and a camera, and we cheer for our young people to run them off campus? I want you to hear it that way, not the way you're reading it from your friends and neighbors on social media. Hear it from me that way. Where do we run from debates as men? I'm not talking about this newfangled skinny jeans, ponytail, walk on the inside of your woman, men. I'm talking about men where I came up, where you debated everything. And you walked away as friends. And you tapped the bottom of the 40 and you said, for those who are not here right now. Where are you guys? What are you raising in our communities right now? What weaklings, what mental midgets are you raising in my beautiful communities and HBCUs now that you can't even sit down and debate four white guys about DEI and illegal immigration, that you have to have them escorted off the campus because they weren't permitted to be there? That's weak, man. That's weak. That is weak. We'll be right back. Carolyn Bordeaux is coming up next.
Out to Nashville, a mass shooting near Tennessee State University during homecoming ends in 1 death and 9 injuries. Police say the person killed was a 24-year-old man. The shooting, which involved gunfire between 2 groups, was not directly linked to the university event. Among the injured were 2 12-year-olds and a 14-year-old, all with non-critical injuries.